This is Mark from Fat Guy Down, just saying a quick hello. Anyways, I thought I'd start off this video with nutrition facts. So first of all, weight gain. We all struggle with it. Well, a lot of people struggle with it. I guess not everybody struggles with it. But you definitely want to work on some sort of regiment in order to get your body into a fat-burning system. Now, what happens is with weight gain is a lot of people consume a lot of carbohydrates. Now, carbohydrates can come from your breads, chips, sugars, excuse me, even some fruit. Fruit will definitely cause your body to isolate fat cells. Now, what I mean by that is this. So, when you consume carbohydrates, your body goes into what they call a diuretic state. Now, what that means is your body's going to think that it's hungry or that it's starving. So what it's going to do is it's going to store fat cells in order to prevent your body from going into a dangerous state. Now, the chemical that causes this is insulin. So your thyroid gland is going to produce a lot more insulin than it's needed. Now, when your body produces insulin, it coats your fat cells with a protection layer. So for 8 hours, your fat cells are going to be stored, not burned. So all the exercise in the world is not going to help you. You need to change how you're eating. Now, this is carbohydrates that cause this. And you're going to get that from breads, sugars. Okay? So one way of doing that is even bright colored vegetables. They contain sugars, which are going to spike your insulin levels. I'm not saying that you can't have carbohydrates, excuse me, but you need to learn to cycle them properly. I wasn't always this big, with the big jowls and the big boobs and stuff like that. It has nothing to do with who I am now. It's who I'm going to be. And that's what we focus on. We don't focus on what we can't do. We focus on what we can do. I just wanted to give a little background on why fat storage is happening. And you can send me questions. If you have questions and stuff like that on how to burn fat faster, I will be addressing that in further videos as well. Number one, drink a lot of water. I drink about 2 liters a day. At Christmas this year, I was weighing in at a beautiful 470. Yeah, 470. So that's only close to 30 pounds away from 500 pounds. I am now 295, 297. So I've lost close to 200 pounds since Christmas. And what I've done, drink a lot of water, eliminated carbohydrates as a part of my diet. A lot of us, carbohydrates is a part of our diet, not a supplementation. Once you've achieved your weight goal, then carbohydrates can be reintroduced into your body in moderation. I'm not saying that carbohydrates are the bad guy, but I'm saying carbohydrates will prevent you from losing weight and make it harder for your body to lose weight because of the spikes of your insulin. Now, the insulin will stay spiked in your system for about 8 hours. So during that 8-hour period, after consuming any carbohydrate, your body's not going to burn fat. You're going to burn muscle. So you're actually going to feel weaker and more tired. So what we call this is an isocentric diet, or a lot of people call it to the point where you just need to eat meats. You've heard of this ketocentric system. So what ketocentric is, it's producing enough energy in your body through proteins, eliminating carbohydrates altogether. You've heard of the keto diet? That is what I'm talking about. So you've got to eliminate carbohydrates, let's say 90%. Because you do need carbs for energy. You can get energy from protein, but it's going to take about 7 to 8 days for your body to adjust to that diet change. Again, so let's just to recap: carbohydrates, spiking insulin, 8 hours. So if you want to burn fat in a 24-hour cycle, you've got to really back off those carbs. And you've got to do proper cycling of carbohydrates. So what I'd recommend is move your workouts to a convenient time. I would think the morning is probably the best before you start your day. So yeah, it is getting to bed earlier and getting up earlier, which is hard to do if you have children, but children are in bed early anyways. So if you start work, if you have to leave the house at 7, get up at 6. work out for 45 minutes. This crap you see on TV where, 20-minute abs, 10-second abs, it's bullcrap. And you're just buying into some sort of trend, or these people that are doing the video already have a six-pack. So for us who've got a keg, not a six-pack, those rules don't apply. Anyway, what you want to make sure is that you're doing stuff that you enjoy. Number one, you don't do your cardio first. And the reason I suggest that is a lot of people like to do it. Now, those are people who they're already in shape. And a lot of people are going to disagree with me, and that's okay. You can disagree with me. But hey, my 200 pounds that I got rid of since Christmas, disagree with you. So what I want to tell you is this. You wake up, drink a ton of water on an empty stomach. I know a lot of people are going to say, hey, oh my gosh, he's working out on an empty stomach. Well, it's going to force your body to tap into the reserves. The reserves, right here. These are reserves. All this fat. That's what you want to burn off. So you're forcing your body to feed off of what is already stored. Okay? So I wake up in the morning. I drink just a couple of glasses of water. I have a coffee, which gives me a little burst of caffeine is a helper. If you're sensitive to caffeine, maybe buy, maybe use some tea instead of a coffee, because then it's a more lean caffeine, meaning it's not as potent as coffee's caffeine. And some teas even actually possess more caffeine than coffee, so you want to maybe stay away from that if you're sensitive to caffeine. But anyways, even regardless of stimulants, okay, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, but I want to make sure that when you guys are trying to lose weight, I'm feeling you. I'm there. Fat guy down. I'm with you. So what we want to do is eliminate that addiction to carbohydrates. It is tough. You're going to need some support. That's what I'm here for. So number one, wake up in the morning, start your workout in the morning. What you want to do is take some fluids in first, get your digestive system moving. Okay? Then you get on to maybe do some stretching first, because you're out of shape. So you want to make sure before you're lifting any weights and pushing any steel that your body is ready to absorb that energy. So then do your physical workout first. Okay? Then do your cardio after. Those are for the people who have a regimen already in place. Number one, today we're just going to talk about nutrition and supplementation. For myself, after my workout, I take this company here, okay? I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. It's called Alkamind. Brilliant system. It's probably backwards in that video. But it's a great system. It's basically, their slogan is get off your acid. So what that means is the higher the acid in your system, the harder it is for your body to destroy any negative contaminants. So carbohydrates cause a high influx of body acid. So if you have like acid influx and all that stuff, eliminating carbohydrates will get rid of that. It will. So highly recommend this company. You can go to their website, Alkamind, and you can get this stuff shipped right to your door. Great and brilliant system. Number two, a lot of people have probably heard of this, who was that lady in Hollywood? And she's a comedian, gained a lot of weight, but lost a lot of weight. She was in the Ghostbusters, the remake. I can't remember her name. Kathy something. I can't remember. Anyways, basically what you're going to be talking about is this drug. Or not this drug, but this plant. Okay, ingredients are... Let's see here. That's French. If you're in the States, of course, you're not going to get the French labeling. Anyways, what you want to do is this stuff here. It's called Citramax or Super Citramax. Now, it is a supplement, but it's all natural. Okay? So all of the products in this are basically ginseng and that Garcinia. Cambogia? Stop me here, I'll spell it out for you. Garcinia Cambogia. Now there's 750 milligrams in one pill. Now, brilliant system, Super Citramax. You can find it at any health food store. Now, of course, I stand behind this product, and it's It's a brilliant. It's going to give you a little peak in energy too. Okay, so if you can get to the point where you can pop one of those guys into your system prior to a workout, drink your water first, wait about 20 minutes, then start your workout, you'll notice some sweat. Okay, number 2, another CLA, linseed oil. That's what this is. Now, some people have some sensitivity to this product. It is all natural. The pills are pretty big. So if you struggle with, let's just see here, so you can see it's a pretty big pill, about the size of an eyeball almost. So some people struggle with taking any kind of pills. Number 3, I take this as well, the omega-3 pills. Now what this does, it's fish oil. It keeps you, it helps kind of like teach your body to burn fat. So that's what you want to do, is you're teaching your body to burn fat. And these omega-3s are definitely going to help with that. It also helps with your brain. Keeps your mind focused and gives you a little bit of an intensity. Okay? Now for protein, I use a vegan protein. Oh, I know I said that word, vegan. Oh my God, not a vegan. I'm not a vegan, but I found that their proteins are easier on the tummy. I found that the iso proteins, the isosialates, they're hard on the tummy. They cause bloating in your tummy. They sometimes make you even feel nauseous. And so putting those onto an empty stomach, I found after a workout, is a little difficult and a little hard because I've tried a whole bunch of different products. So as a person who's kind of like your own personal fat guinea pig, I'm the dude. So vegan proteins, easy on the tummy, taste like poop. But you know what? It's the healthiest form of protein. You can get pure proteins made from meat, but they're very pricey. Like Muscle Meds, they have great proteins, but I find the price range a little high. You can get this at Walmart for a really decent price. Okay, guys? So that's it for today. I just wanted to throw that at you for a little bit of nutrition. Please, if you want to show me some questions down below, and you'll hear from me soon. And this is Fat Guy, signing out.